Hey, video journal. It is me, Kate, and I am back again with another journal entry. It's been a minute since I recorded myself, but I feel like today I need to, you know, update you guys or talk to you guys or just my future self. So before I get into the content of today's video, it is currently September 7th, a Sunday evening, and it's 8:17 p.m. And this is my picture when I was 6 years old. But let me just do a little like update on how my day went. So today was great. I mean, I got to clean the house, do my daily stuff, and talk to my friend. And I had a very important, or I had a very interesting conversation with my male friend that I feel like is very necessary for me to share with my female friends or females that are watching this video, or even men that are going to be watching this video. And he was basically advising me on, relationships. I feel like relationship is such a heavy um subject to talk about because it covers a lot. There's friendship, there's marriage, there's dating, and then keep in mind I am 18-year-old, so I'm talking to people that are like in my age group, and how like love and relationships could be like. And let me just get into it without like, basically describing everything. But I was talking to him and he was basically teaching me that like he was basically telling me that I am a serious girl. And for some, being labeled as a serious girl, those that are in high school or maybe starting college, being labeled as a serious girl could sometimes feel like maybe you're boring, maybe you're not exciting. But he was like, no, you're a serious girl and it's not a bad thing. And if guys that are just like joking around and just going for the flashy stuff didn't come to you, it's not because you are not a pretty girl or you don't look fun or whatnot. It's because you intimidate them, and it's because of your femininity. And it just made me think. And then after, like, I asked them, like, okay, ever since you've been in my life, ever since we've been in each other's life, like, what have you learned from me? And he was like, honestly, Kate, being friends with you has made me man up. Like, I have to mature because you are a woman, very feminine, and you have high expectations. And so I have to meet you where you at. Like, I have to man up. I can't be a little boy. And honestly, I appreciate my homeboy for basically talking to me about these things because this is really the truth. Like, girls, if if you were in high school or if you were in college and you're this go girl, like you're focused on your education, you're focused on God, you're not focused on what people are going to say about you, you're not too focused on what's trending, you're basically like you love your alone time and you're feminine and you're pretty and you take good care of yourself. If these guys are running away, it's not because you're ugly, like my friend said. It's because the aura you carry is just so powerful that it intimidates them. And because we as women, we are so feminine, like those that are like basically what he described, we are so feminine that it's like we hold up a mirror to them and we show them who they are. And because they're so immature and so fearful, they're gonna run away from that. So, girl, if he left you because of whatever reason, whatever excuse he gave you, it's not because you're not that girl. You're that girl, and that's the problem. The problem is that you're everything any man would want, but only when he's ready, not when he's chasing casual relationships, not when he's still in his what we would call quote unquote hoe stage. And I'm sorry for the word I used, but it's the reality. And one thing I would advise the girls that are probably going through all of this is don't change who you are just to fit into what he wants right now. Because what he wants right now is not what he will want on the long term. I promise you, when that guy will grow up and he will face life, and he will face financial difficulties, and he will have to find a job, and he will have to become a man. He's not gonna go after the girls that he's going after right now. He's gonna look for someone like you. So what I'm here to remind you is, don't change who you are because they don't value you now. Your value will ring in their heads when you're far away and you've continued chasing your goals. And I feel like what my homeboy told me is something so powerful, because for so long I felt like maybe I was not, obviously I didn't think I wasn't enough, but there's always that thought that comes in your head that maybe I'm not this, maybe I'm not that. But it's not that. You're actually very, very enough. The only problem is it's the guy. The guy is too immature, and he's not ready, and he has like some traumas and some healing to do, and he hasn't processed it. And let me say something. Guys are very, very extremely slow when it comes to processing. So that's why, like, if you're still young, even in your early 20s, that's why when you're still young, you can't be chasing after someone that is showing all the red flags that they're not ready and that they're not mature enough to handle your depth. Don't chase them, because if you chase them, as a matter of a fact, as a woman, you're not supposed to be chasing. But if you are chasing, you end up getting hurt even more, because not only are they immature, the response to you chasing them will be very, very low, and it will just shoot you in the heart, and you will feel like, I am not enough, I am not pretty enough. It's not that you're not enough. Like I said, you are very, very pretty. You are literally diamond. It's just them. They just take forever to process their things. Like, they go through so much when they're kids, traumas, maybe they were neglected, maybe their parents did not, like, they weren't they didn't take their feelings into consideration or whatnot. And so they just end up being these cold, avoidant type of men. And trust me, you don't want to settle for the bare minimum. You don't want to settle for immaturity. You want to settle for more. You want to settle for luxury, because that's what you deserve. You don't deserve breadcrumbs, okay? That's why I say, don't take breadcrumbs for the full meal. You deserve more than that. So if he's showing you right now that, like, I can't, and it's very obvious, no matter how much you love that person, no matter how much you care for that person, just let them go. And another thing, don't feel like don't feel like you're just not up there, or you're not like pretty enough because they don't come to you. You are very pretty. It's just because they would rather chase the girls that are ratchet and that are all about noise and all about attention. They don't want the quiet, feminine, the girl who knows her worth, the girl who is focused on her goals. They're gonna want that girl later, not now. So keep being you, keep being pretty, keep taking care of yourself, your skin, keep focusing on your goals, keep focusing on what's gonna add more value to you, and not focus on those little boys, because obviously they're not gonna cherish you. That's for one, and you're gonna end up heartbroken. And even though heartbreak is what it, like, when you get out of it, it's like a new glow up. It also requires a lot of strength to go through heartbreak. So unless you have the strength to go through the heartbreak, don't put yourself in a situation where you know this person cannot meet you halfway. And the person that told me this, he's someone that has like guy friends, and he observes and he was being real with me. So listen, take this advice, because I got it from the guys and they were real with me. And honestly, I could totally agree that, listen, it's not you the problem, girl. It's really not you. And the thing is, when they get you, a serious girl, and they promise all these big, 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 big things, and then after they let you down, when you see them happy on the other side and it looks like the grass is greener, it's not greener. I'm so sorry, it's not greener, because let's be real. A lot of girls our age, and guys, whichever, but in this context, I'm talking about girls. It's not every girl that is very mature. A lot of people don't even know what they want to do with their lives. A lot of people, like, they don't even know what they want. And if you were that person that was serious about herself, serious about her education, about her love life, whatever it is, trust me, they will never forget you, because if you were serious about everything, that means you gave it your 100%. Trust me, no one gives 50% to something they're serious about. So if you give it 100%, even if they download apps, or they talk to multiple people, or like they look like they're having fun, that is just for now. They're having fun now. On the long run, they'll start to have to process their emotions and sit down and think and be like, maybe I was wrong in doing this, or I'm looking for this. And then they'll start to realize how rare your kind is. And by that time, baby girl, it is too damn late. And that is why I say just move on with your life. And I know maybe some parents might be watching this and it might be like, why are you guys looking for boyfriends at your age? But it's the truth, and we need to share this so that girls don't feel like they're not pretty. Or I just want you guys to be confident, and that is the whole purpose of Lacoste K, is for you guys to come get your advices and move on and have a confidence boost. Like, I don't want you guys to have your whole personality and your whole like life centered around a man. Like, not even a man, a boy. You should not. And if you're in high school, like I said, emphasis on high school and college. Like, I want you guys to remember, and also university, I want you guys to remember that if they're not coming, it's not because you're not cute, boo boo. It's not because you're not fun. You're actually very fun, and you're very smart, and you're very discerning. Like, you're everything very on point. You're very feminine, and you're just all that. But they won't stay because your femininity requires them to be a man, and they're not ready to be men. So just like, let it go. Let it go. Focus on your education. Focus on what you got going on. If it's a business, if it's a hair business, whatever it is, focus on that. You don't need their validation. You don't need their approval. The more you focus on you, the more you focus on your goals, the more further you'll go, and the more you'll forget about them. And by the time you've gone and you've achieved everything that your heart's desire, that is when these little boys will start to remember, oh, the one that got away. But by that time, you won't even care to know where they're at. And that is the beauty of healing. And that's the beauty of knowing your worth, is that you don't attach yourself, your whole life, on someone else that doesn't even know who they are, that are still figuring themselves out. Like, I know on the outside, they look like they got it all together. They look like, oh, they got all the girls. But let me tell you something. It's because of your beauty and because of your femininity that made them feel like they can get anyone because they got you. But it's not, what they don't know though is that not every woman out there is like you. So continue being you and continue chasing your goals and forget about that little boy. Okay? So that is it for today's journal. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys learned something and you guys keep it in your heads and remember that you are people of value, and that you should never tie your value and your worth on another little boy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share it with your friends, your girlies, your homeboys, whoever it is. Share it with your little sister so that we could all grow and remember who we are as women and continue to be strong. And so, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye.